7, get a 21-yard return.
Okay, so quickly for Conroe, they could have been a touchback, but instead Eisenhower decided to run it back to deep, should have been, and they ended up running it to the 21. So I believe in high school, at least in Texas, 25-yard line. Yeah, I'm from Colorado where it's 20, so a little different there. But here we go. So the quarterback is Couture, number 15. Here for Eisenhower. So ball 21-yard line. Going to hand the ball off. I believe that's Thibodeau, and Thibodeau going to be able to get possibly a yard, if that. So we're going to see exactly where they're going to. Was at the 21. Looks like they're at 22. So 1 yard gain there for Thibodeau, the running back. We were talking earlier. So the quarterback, Couture, has accounted for most of the yards, other than I believe a rushing yard. So yeah, 62 yards passing, 63 yards rushing, and the story of the game for Eisenhower is 4 sacks, 2 of which coming out of Carter, 1 with Harris, and 1 more sack overall for Eisenhower. So a very good defensive effort so far for Eisenhower. So Thibodeau, running back, blowing up first back through the line, and he is going to get 6 yards. That's going to bring up a third and about 1, or third short situation. Let's see exactly. So ball's going to be at the 29-yard line, close to near side hash. Of course, we're doing the game from the visitor side of things versus the home side of things. So Couture going to call his own number. Kind of favorite play, not only for him, but for the offensive coordinator for Eisenhower. So we're going to see exactly where they're going to place that. That is going to be first down. So moving of the chains. So Couture kind of got up, not exactly hobbling, but you could tell that like he took a little bit of a shot there, running, as he's majority of the offensive firepower here for Eisenhower. So trips flank to the top part of the screen, so ball is going to be placed exactly 35-yard line near side hash. And then Couture, gonna underthrow his receiver. So that was and then the looks like that was number 5, which is Chase Edwards, the receiver, and that middle linebacker, I believe, Mitch Mellon, number 0 for Conroe, was quick on the trail just in case that would have been a completion. So second down and 10, ball is still placed at the 35-yard line near side hash, so trips flanked to the top part of the screen. So Couture with 1 receiver flanked on the bottom of the screen. I believe that's 10, the punter. So also punt. So 10 going up, kind of full guns blazing there. Number 10 blew up the hole and just ran in there, kind of unscathed, untouched. That's Matthew Westmoreland, the senior. So class of 2024, that's Westmoreland. So we have believe it's 0, 4, and 10 are the linebackers. So Westmoreland, Mitch Melton, and number 4, which is Trantam, are the 3 linebackers. So third down opportunity. Ball's at the 33-yard line. Couture, another hit, and that is Tice Williams, like we were talking about earlier, that Boise State commit. So, a lot of safeties like to bring the lumber. He was definitely one of those. So this is going to bring up a fourth down opportunity. So the punter, once again, number 10, is going to go up. So very impressed with number 10 being able to kind of get that punt off very quickly. So, and he kind of kicks it. He doesn't get a lot of high trajectory, but he does it in a way that it usually takes a pretty favorable bounce. So ball is going to, this time, right when I said it takes a minimal bounce, but it's going to go to about the 43-yard line. So 31-yard punt there for number 10 for Eisenhower. So 14-0 is the score. Conroe Tigers leading the Eisenhower Eagles this evening. So Relatively closely contested affair, only 2 touchdown advantage. But Conroe coming in. First offensive drive of the half here, and they are definitely going to try to see what they can do. So Nunley, the class of 2025, fairly highly touted dual threat. I believe he's a transfer from Grand Oaks. So Conroe, ooh, quickly to three underneath. Great job being able to hand the ball off. And he's going to get to about the 46 to 45 yard line. So 7-yard gain. And this is going to basically be set at the 44-yard line. So near side hash. And we're going to have Nunley doing what he normally does, which is talking to the line briefly. So trips flanked to the top part of the screen. 1 receiver flanked on the bottom of the screen. 3 in motion. Top to near side. RPO to 7. 7 still on his feet. He's going to cross midfield. So great gain there by Jermico Green. So 10-yard gain there for Jermico Green. The running back that's probably had the most luck on Conroe on the rushing side of things. So Nunley, although he is a dual threat, you've seen an RPO situation. He has gotten sacked 4 times this evening. So Nunley going for the home run shot. Ooh, and they're going to throw the flag. That was number 13 on the offense or defense, which is Nigel Leday, who also doubles as a wide receiver. So referees are trying to counsel there on the other side. We're definitely seeing Eisenhower side. Yeah, looks to be an offsetting penalty situation. So we're going to see what the Zebras are going to call underneath, like we're looking at earlier. Fairly uncatchable ball. Usually you're not going to throw a flag on that, but looks like that's what they did. So we're going to see what they're going to call. Talking to the now Eisenhower head coach on the bottom of the screen. Okay, so they're going to call late hit, which, usually don't hear that too much. Usually late hit, usually when the ball carrier actually has possession of the football, which didn't. So kind of controversial call there. But anyway, offsetting penalty, so ball is still at the 46. So Conroe inside Eisenhower territory, middle of the hash. And they are going to kind of setting up things. So head coach is Odell James, I believe. Was seeing Dave Campbell, Texas Live. Aldine MacArthur, legend, and former Duncanville assistant is what Dave Campbell, Texas Football, was listing there. So Nunley trying to go take the corner. Okay, so 3-yard gain there for Nunley, so not a lot of room. So Eisenhower doing a great job defensively at trying to contain Nunley, especially on the running side of that dual threat. So 14-0 is the score, 7:03 to go, so just under halfway through this third quarter, second half action. So Nunley had the ball off to 7 on the top of your screen. And he is going to get very close to that down marker. 6-yard gain. It's going to bring up a third down. Looks like third and about 1. So it looks like he needs to get to about the 44-yard line. So they are now at the 43-yard line. So Clock continues to run under 7 minutes, approaching now under 6.5 minutes to go in this quarter. So definitely a very fast first quarter. Second quarter was still fairly fast, but not as fast as the first quarter. So hand the ball off to 7 RPO and kind of right hole there, and it looks like he is going to get that first down. So we're going to see where they're going to place the football. Okay, so placing of the football is going to be at the 37-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st and 10 situation. So 33-yard line. So Nunley with twins flanked on either side of the football field, one running back flanked behind him. Nunley going to go home run ball and was unable to do it. Another flag. So 6 for Eisenhower and then 13 for Conroe. So we're going to see.
I know he couldn't have called it. That ball was still not catchable.
So we're going to call pass interference on number 6 for Eisenhower. So, that was 2 passes. Not on consecutive plays, but 2 passes in a row that basically were uncatchable. But it looks like, maybe the officials are setting the tone that they're going to, call a tight game or a no-contact type of game. So, traditionalists or hardcore football fans, we like to see contact. So, that's depends on, I guess, the officiating crew on that one. So, 3 in motion, top end to back end, and now he's on the far side of the football field. Once again, that's 14, second sack. That's going to be Zachariah Harris. So second sack of the evening. So the Eisenhower defensive crew really kind of having its way against Nunley. So 2 sacks to his credit for Harris, and I believe it's 2 sacks to Carter, and then there's another sack as well. So that's a 5th sack of the evening. So we know for evaluating film that the Conroe offensive coordinator definitely going to kind of tell the offensive line they need to do a little better job at kind of trying to protect Nunley. So timeout now called on Conroe. Okay, back here. Okay, so 20 looked like it was Hobb got that 5th sack. So like we said earlier, 5 sacks for Eisenhower. Definitely the highlight for Eisenhower thus far. They're trying to see if they can kind of contain Nunley and company, try to get this ball back without giving up 6. So Nunley going to RPO, calling his own number, and we're going to see exactly where they're going to place that football. 2-yard gain there for Christian Nunley, like we said, class of 2025. Kind of good, lengthy, athletic. I believe he runs 11 flat or sub 11 in the 100. So very athletic, dual threat quarterback, and I've been able to see his arm in 7-on-7. So definitely he definitely is a prospect to look at. Nearly almost gets sacked himself and throwing the out route. 33 was hot on the trail. That is going to be, looks like Jarenho, Lira or Lima. Jarenho, Lima, or Lira. So, yeah, Eisenhower nearly almost had their sixth sack of the evening. So, a 2-yard catch there for Conroe. Okay, so it looks like we're actually going to set up a field goal kick, which was kind of interesting because they, 40-yarder. They had an opportunity for another field goal earlier, and I think they decided just to go for it. So, timeout here for Conroe.
So Odell James, did he play college?
Yeah, oh yeah, he played at Baylor.
He played at Baylor, okay. And what position was he?
Safety. Moved from Florida. He was held in Florida.
Is Zach Arthur still on the team, or is that?
They do.
They're not what they used to be. How old is he? Roughly 60s or younger?
He graduated class of 96.
96, okay.
My first year at high school coach. So that one went.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was good. I tell you, he was Vince Young before he was Vince Young. He took a knee injury and he was never the same. He's about 6'4". He got a lot of confidence and only 6 yards.
Singh going to go for a 40-yard kick.
Wide right.
Yeah, wide right, so unfortunately unable to connect there for Conroe. They're going to get decent field position, one of the best field positions for Eisenhower. So we're talking earlier about Odell James that Dave Campbell was talking about him, so learned a little bit more from him. So former safety for Baylor in high school, was a quarterback, so phenomenal prospect. I believe he's a class of 96, so that was right around the time of Michael Bishop, right around there out of Willis. Yeah, so pretty good quarterbacks coming out of Texas around that time. So here we go. So Gator filling the rush, and that's going to be a double sack. So half a sack credited with 94 and half with 42. Like we said, 42 we do not have a number for. So half for 42, and then I think it was 96 for the other half. 5-yard loss there for Gator. So Gator, for the most part, has actually done a pretty good job, at least getting back to the line of scrimmage, if not positive yards, one of his few negative yard attempts there. For Gator, going to hit along the flat to Thibodeau, I believe. Thibodeau going to get around the 25, and we're going to see where they're going to place that football. So we have Gator at the, let's say, 24-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 8 opportunity. Under 2.5 minutes to go in this third quarter. So shotgun formation, trips flanked on the near side of this football field. Near side hash. Guitar filling the rush. Great arm on him. Ooh, unable to connect there. He's trying to hit, I believe, 5 around midfield. So Guitar did a great job eluding the rush and getting that football out. Unfortunately, unable to connect, so that's going to stop the clock. 2:09 to go. That's going to bring up a 4th and 8 opportunity here. And then it looks like the punter, once again, is number 10. 10 doing a pretty good job. Looks like, average-wise, he's definitely 30-plus in the punt division. He's been doing a pretty good job. And he got that one out when he was kicking out of his own end zone earlier. Ooh, flag on the football field. This is high booming, probably his best trajectory. And I think it was a fair catch, and Ford decided to just go for it.
Nah, it was going to be on the defense.
Oh, okay. So it should be.
On the offense.
Yeah, so should be blocking the back on the offense. So 2 flags on the football field.
Like both of them against Conroe. Odell James led MacArthur State Championship. They lost to Flower Mound Marcus.
Flower Mound Marcus?
94.
94. Yeah, so Odell James took the Aldine MacArthur squad to the state championship, lost to Flower Mound. So Marcus, so great job there for Odell James. Always like to see Texas high school legends being able to pay it forward by coaching football. Because the block in the back penalty will be enforced at the end of the run. So we're going to see where they're going to place the football. Referee deciding to go with it, 15 yards. So he is going to set it up right around the, say, 32-yard line. So near side hash.
It might have been a big block. It didn't look much like a black block in the back. Definitely didn't look like it. Okay, I got my punt. Punt from the 17. That's 23, 33, 30-yard punt.
Is that 30 or 33?
33.
33, okay. So 33-yard punt by number 10. Like I said, unfortunately that was one of the few listed or non-listed players there for Eisenhower. So he also plays receiver, I bet. So 5 near side to far side. So Nunley going to get the ball out to 13 on top in some space. That's going to be, I believe that's, that is Leday. So Leday's the one who had the longer completion, pass reception, and he also had the touchdown reception. So Leday definitely one of the top wideout, if not the top wideout there for Nunley. All right, so about a 6-7 yard gain there for Leday. So ball's going to be, let's see, about the 41 and a half yard line, far side hash. So Nunley under center, doesn't do that too often. So Nunley play action as he gets hit. And this is we're gonna see. It looks like that was 44. Like I said, this is a phenomenal prospect. If you're listening, you really gotta scout this kid. So Ja'Cory Carter, defensive end, outside linebacker, class of 2025. Just or. Yeah. So, sorry, not class of 2025, class of 2024, senior. And we're going to see. So, best field position of the evening here for Eisenhower. So, Eisenhower going to be at about the 41-yard line in the middle of the hash. Twins flank to the far or near side of the football field. There's going to be a timeout, I believe, called on Eisenhower.
Triple threat.
Yeah, but still, that's pretty cool, man.
Oh man, they were phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. They ran a lot of belly G, a lot of freeze off.
Yeah.
He was just a triple threat.
Yeah.
He could run, he could pass.
Do it all, huh?
And he was hard to bring down. He's been in the league now for a year.
Yeah, that's. All right, so Couture from his own, let's say, 36-yard line. So Couture scrambling for his life, being able to extend the play, and he gets to about the 40. So we're going to see negative 4-yard gain for Gator. Gator, like I said, for the most part, doing a pretty good job, even though he's a dual threat at not having too many negative yard rushes. We're talking a little more about Odell James, so about 6'4", 212 out of high school. So, one of those can't miss prospects, basically Vince Young before Vince Young. You don't really see, that's like, being blessed. He had a great arm as well as a set of legs. So great job. I'll have to try to ask Coach James sometime for some highlights. So big hit there. I believe that was number 10. So 10 was the one that almost did the out of bounds hit, but that's going to be Westmoreland, one of the linebackers for Conroe, with the stop. 4-yard gain there for Gator. Ball's going to be placed at the let's say 36-yard line, so near side hash here for Gator. All right, so Gator, pretty much, let's see, 36-yard line, so going to be, ball on the field, 21 going to pick it up, so that was going to be Mark Jones, first time we've called his name all evening, so he was on the reciprocating side of a fumble recovery. So hate to see that for Eisenhower, as like we alluded to earlier. Best field position that they had, and they were actually able to drive the football ever so slowly. So hopefully they can get the football back. So 14-0. So Conroe has had I wouldn't say a commanding lead, as it's just 2 touchdowns, but at least they've been able to sustain that lead. And we're gonna see if they can try to put this game out of reach. So 14-0 is the score. 12 seconds to go in this third quarter. So ball's going to be, let's see, about the 37-yard line, 37, 38-yard line. Flag could have been not necessarily free play because they ruled it dead, as to be offsides on the offense. All right, so ball's going to be at about the 33-yard line. So far side hash, Nunley and company, twins flanked to either side of the football field. Nunley thread the needle, and he's going to get to about the 46-yard line. That was number 15. So 15 is going to be Keegan Odell. So first time we called his name all evening. That's going to be a senior, class of 2024. That's the end of the third quarter. Ball's going to be at the 46.